And I know I say this a lot, but this has got to be one of the scariest things I've ever seen. I don't know how this is not more viral. Maybe it is, and I just live under a rock. But like, what is this video? Good morning, skadoosh noodles. I've been getting a lot of questions. Sam, what is a skadoosh noodle? And that is what's special about them. Because however your noodle skadooshes is up to your interpretation. You can skadoosh however you want to skadoosh. Other things that we need to address. The glasses, it's getting out of hand. I just don't know what to do with them. I sometimes put them up on the top of my head now. We're going downhill fast and I need a savior. So tweet me some links or something like that. I need new glasses. Let's go, guys. But today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. I love spooky-ish, especially when I don't have to go through it myself. But something that I've never reviewed before is dash cam footage. The things that people just capture while they're not trying to capture anything is honestly the scariest part of them all. Because it's like legitimate things that just happen in your life on main roads. You're not going to abandoned asylums. You're not out in the middle of the woods. Like, these things just happen. How? I don't know. Some of the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. Let's just get that straight. This one was truly blowing my mind when I'm researching. So holy crap, let's get into it. First one's up. When I say I screamed, holy titty milk, I mean it. Literally, this made me look at the screen and be like, what am I watching? This first video is a police dash cam. You can see it from the watermark and everything like that. And that means obviously it's not just some random dude who's trying to stage a video. This was legit, and this is a car chase, and this was on the news. Now here is why it's unlike any car chase ever. So it starts off, you know, you're on your main road or whatever, and then randomly the car starts swerving. Now, like, why, if you're trying to get away from something, then are you just like randomly swerving? I don't know. But in the midst of swerving back and forth, immediately the car goes completely missing. Like, they can't find it. How is it possible that this car is swerving back and forth and then you just can't find it? Luckily, a few minutes later, the cops do find this car and they continue to follow him. Now, that is not why this thing is weird. So immediately when he comes back onto the road after swerving and they catch him again, he goes like way faster than these police cars like possibly could have imagined. Like, this is a random like old sedan. It just flew off and skidded its tires off of like a road, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's got 120-mile-an-hour lightning speed. Like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? We don't know. Again, not the weird part. So it skirted all the way into the woods. Yeah, okay. He starts swerving again. He's doing his magical trick. He's going through platform 9 3/4. If you don't know that reference, I'm sorry. Now, he skids once, he skirts it twice, and then he goes straight. Cop car turns towards where this car goes. It is flying through the woods. But through the smoke, once everything clears, there's a fence there. The cop pulls all the way up to the fence, and the fence is completely intact. Somehow, and this is a full-fledged fence across this entire street. There's no way you could go around it on either side. This car went through a fence, did not damage the fence, and then the cops could not catch him. To this day, the cops have no idea how the car got from the main road through a fence off into the woods, never to be seen again. What? This is not like it's on a TV show. This is not like it's some like random kid that could be fake or something like that. Literally, this is the police camera capturing this. So weird. Anyway, let's move on. All right, guys, number 4 on the list starts in the middle of a country back road. You know, who doesn't love, you know, driving out in the middle of the night, out into the country road alone? Nothing can go wrong. It never, ever goes wrong. This stuff has levels. Like, it just keeps getting scarier out of nowhere. So this car goes ramming around a corner, and then boom, there's some freaking dude with a suitcase, full on tux, right there, and the dude's like, ah, and starts running the other way, like he's like in trouble or something. Like, wait, why is there a dude in a suit out in the middle of nowhere at 3 a.m.? What? That's super weird. And then you see like 2 seconds later, there is another guy in the same suit with the same suitcase with him. What is going on? This is in the middle of nowhere. Why are you at a business meeting? I feel like you're not gonna get much done. Where is their Wi-Fi? These are the questions. Now here's where I have even more questions. It's when they freaking run back to where they came from. Watch this. They're running back, and then boom, what the fuck? There's like 50 of them. Holy shit, how many are there? There are so many people in the exact same top hat, suit, and suitcase. Why do they have umbrellas too? It ain't raining. You're not confusing anybody, except for me. I am confused. Now, if you thought that was not weird enough, and I don't know how, because this is probably one of the weirdest videos I've ever seen in my life. These people start boogieing, like popping and weaving and dancing and woo, and they're like, hey, what's up, dude? What's up, man? I'm like, who are you dancing for, and what is this freaking ritual thing you're doing? Because after they dance, you can see the guy move the dash cam a little to show what's behind them, and that's the creepiest part. You see in the back, there is another man in a suit out in this field alone burning something. What? I don't even know at this point. Why is there a group of men in suits having a Bennett meeting, and then out in the middle of the field, this dude is like doing some satanic ritual or some cult-like thing? Who's burning out there, or what is burning out there? That is my question. If I was this dude driving, I would be really freaking scared, unless, here's my caveat, because this is probably the weirdest video I've ever seen in my life, and it is just a regular dash cam, part of me thinks that it might be fake. I don't know. That's just my take, because it is such a coincidence that this guy caught this like cult-like occurrence activity while people were still burning out in the middle of nowhere. Let me know what you guys think. Let's move on. Alright, so this next one is the most dangerous on the entire list and probably had the most probability of legitimately injuring someone. This one is crazy, and I don't even know how to explain this, so maybe we just watch it. This takes place on a back road in Victoria, Australia during a windstorm. So just check this out. These guys are just chilling, running, and then BAM! Like, what? Oh, not even one, not two, not three. It just keeps going. The entire forest is coming down. What? The entire forest. Okay, what? I have rarely ever seen one tree fall over, especially on camera, but not an entire fucking forest. The entire forest just fell onto a highway when there's multiple cars going back and forth. What are the odds? Even to be driving down and like one thing falls over, or a branch falls over, that's unlucky. But what about like 20 full-blown trees? I don't know, that one to me is just such a weird freak accident that it's almost hard to believe. Like if someone told me that happened, I'd be like, yeah, whatever. But because they have that on dash cam, I'm like, holy nips, dude. That's crazy. All right, so number 2 takes place early in the morning. These two people are just on their way to work, minding their own business. Now they are on a very main road. It looks like a 2-lane double like highway looking thing, and there's lights and everything. You can obviously tell it's early in the morning. And then these guys come past a light and they see something lying in the road. They come up to a boy who is lying face down in the middle of the road. Why? So they come up to this body. Obviously they're like, wait, what is that? So they come to a halt, you know, obviously like trying to check if this dude's all right. Like, come on, this guy's like, we don't know, maybe he's like dead, or maybe he's like in need of help. But what's weird is what happens after that. He immediately pops up out of nowhere and starts going, like, what the f, dude? That's something I would do. Like, what is this guy trying to accomplish? He just immediately like, what? That's so much creepier than any of this ghost shit, man. Then he comes all the way up to the car, and the husband's like, go, reverse. And he follows them. I'm a zombie, man. Come over here, dude. Like, what are you trying to do? This one to me just makes absolutely no sense. Like, what is this guy trying to accomplish? I looked into it a little more, and after the woman like kind of did some interviews or some reports for the police, this is what I think. I think what he was trying to do was lure someone in that was like by themselves, and then make them get out of the car to check if he's okay, and then he would like steal their car or something like that. I don't know, that's just like my guess. I guess it's as good as yours. Like, let me know what you think in the comments. But like, why else would he fake being injured and then come at you like, just doesn't make sense. Number 1. All right, number 1, and I know I say this a lot, but this has got to be one of the scariest things I've ever seen. I don't know how this is not more viral. Maybe it is, and I just live under a rock, but like, what is this video? So first, I just want to set the stage. This is a police video with a police report, so this is legitimate. This isn't some like kids pranking anything. This is at 3:41 a.m. out in the middle of nowhere again. Why? I would hate my life if I was this police officer, just like strolling up and down a road at 3 a.m. like, hey, what the fuck is that? This police officer skirts onto the left when he sees this like little light in the distance. So he turns over and he comes up on this small little stretch of land on what looks like a girl lighting herself on fire. Let's just think about this for 1 second. There is a girl that is literally like almost naked. She's just like in her underwear out in the middle of nowhere in the pitch darkness with a fire coming up at her feet. What the f? That's gotta be some freaking witchcraft or something. Like, you can see how much time is passing on this police report, and it is just this fire at her feet. And she's not doing anything. She's not concerned at all, just standing right there. And then after a long, long time, she's able to just like turn around and stare at the police officer. Like, bish, you got a fire on your toesies. Put that shit out. Like, now. Or we gonna call you a witch. She's probably already a witch. Who the f is this woman? Why is she out in the middle of nowhere burning herself alive? Must be witchcraft. That's the only explanation. Unless you have another one, then put that in the comments. I don't know about you, but I have never seen anything that bizarre. We watched some bizarre stuff, but this is like realistically bizarre. Like, now that I know that random women just sit out half naked and burn themselves alive in a forest, I feel like I can't sleep as much. You know, that's just like not a thing I wanted to know existed. And now you have to know that it existed too. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, all I want from you is a like and a subscribe. It takes all of 3 seconds, and it genuinely just, you know, helps me out a lot. That would be freaking awesome if you could do that. We got a lot of really cool videos here coming soon. With that being said, maybe next week I'll come with some more glasses or some new random-ish, and I'll see you guys next week with another video. Peace! Yeah. Oops. Excuse me. He skids once, he skirts twice, and then he goes straight to the left. That didn't make any sense. Straight to the left.